So I say teaching has been never an easy job, neither for the teacher nor for the students. For the teachers, it's always difficult for them. It's not only about teaching, but also about managing the classroom. Even if it's not a classroom, if it's face to face, it's about how to entertain the student and at the same time to discipline him or her and to give him the information that's needed. So it's quite always complicated process. And the teacher has to, or actually he needs to always to manage all these process all together at the same time. So I always believed in flipped education. Flipped education, I always thought it is just a way to get the teacher take a little bit of a rest where he doesn't have to talk, he doesn't have to do much of exercise. He would just give the students the chance to run the class instead. But here is what I found out. It's completely the opposite. Yeah, of course the teacher get the chance to do something different. At the same time, you give the students a chance to entertain himself in his own way. And this is the key word. Students need to feel like they are responsible. They don't want to feel that they always are objects. They really need to feel they are subjects. Of course, they cannot do that always, and we don't always give them these chances. But once in a while, tell them, yeah, you could be a subject, you could be the teacher, and we do what's called flipped education. So here's my experience yesterday, what I've done yesterday with one of my students. So we used to do so the class is about reading. So I told him, hey, the thing. Our target every single day we do 4 pages. When we finish reading the 4 pages, we have plenty time. You stop reading, and I would do some other things. Or even I could read, and you just listen. But I decided the other day just to try something different. I told him after 2 pages I'll be the student and you'll be the teacher. And that was amazing. Well, it's not difficult for me to read. It's pretty easy. So I don't struggle the same way as a teacher. I don't struggle the same way the student does. So I started reading slowly, softly, so he would understand what I'm saying. And that's what I found out. He started correcting me. He started acting like what I used to do, which was amazing. So he said, "You said so," and I said, "No, I think I said so." He said, "No, maybe I didn't hear you properly." So and so we started having flipped conversation. Him being a student and me being him being a teacher and me being a student. And that was amazing because after the class, I was so happy. I found out that he's satisfied with the class. I found out that he's asking me actually to keep doing that often. Keep asking me even when we finish earlier. He said, "Can we read more? Can we do this and that more and more?" So these feelings as teachers, we don't get these every single day. These feelings are unique actually. We are always doing our best to reach these feelings. Meanwhile, I found out flipped education is really, really interesting way of teaching that we should, or at least I myself, should count on more and more. So that was my experience of flipped education. I'll keep you updated about more educational ways and more experience that I've got with my students. See you next time, and thank you for